Hi everyone, welcome to our live stream and thank you for tuning in. My name is Joanne from the community team at LottieFiles and I'm your host for today. We are extremely excited to have Javier, front-end engineer at LottieFiles, to share with you about how to change Lottie animation colors in Figma. We hope you are going to enjoy what's to come. And I believe we have folks tuning in from across the globe. Please do give yourself a shout out on the live chat and tell us where you are tuning in from. For those joining our live stream for the first time, let me start by giving you a quick intro to LottieFiles. Well, LottieFiles is a platform for testing, collaborating, and discovering animations for a community of designers and developers. The platform offers a variety of tools and features that aim to make the discovery, creation, and implementation of Lottie animations easier and more efficient. There are plenty of ways you can make full use of Lottie, such as you can see, there are many use cases where you can use a Lottie. You can use them in your app, website, presentation, ads, or even create a cool Telegram stickers. Add them to your project. As of today, there are over 200,000 companies that uses LottieFiles to ship their animation. Some of them include TikTok, Google, Airbnb, and Disney. Here in LottieFiles, our team runs various events across the globe covering topics for developers, designers, and marketers like you. So do check out our community page or simply search for hashtag Lottie Community on any social media channels to find and connect with our fellow community organizers and evangelists. Last but not least, before we begin by inviting the speaker on stage, please enjoy this short intro video about LottieFiles.
I've got a big fat drum, I've got a big fat drum, pounding so bad, I've got a big fat drum, I've got a big. Listen! Yeah. Clap. You ready? Let's go.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Now, without further ado, let's help me to welcome our speaker for today, Javier, on stage. Hi, Javier.
Hey, Ewan. Hi, everyone.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm very excited, very ready.
Good, good, good. Welcome to our session. Would you like to introduce yourself to our viewers?
Sure. Yeah. Well, my name is Javier. I'm from Mexico or Mexico. And yeah, today I will be guiding you through some of the features of the Recolor component on the LottieFiles uh,
All
plugin.
right.
And I'm a front-end developer. So if you're not too familiar with computing, I am the guy that usually make users can easily interact with apps by creating user interfaces and then connect these UIs with APIs or backend, right? So if you're not too familiar with that yet, you can do your own research, but it's a very fun job. So I 100% recommend it. And yeah, I've been a front-end developer for like 8 years, something like that. But I like to say that I have a background also on graphic design because when I was like 14 or 15, I learned like the basics on my own. And yeah, and I like design, like any form. Is graphic design, uh, cars design, like industrial design, and even architecture. So now working with Lotties and Figma feels very natural to me. So
Nice,
yeah,
nice,
that's my intro.
nice. Awesome, awesome. Just can't wait. Yeah. So, all right. Without further ado, I will now pass the stage over to you, Javier. Take it away.
Thank you, Yuin. So yeah, let me share my screen. And okay, so here we are on Figma. And let me close this thing. So first thing first, if you still don't have the LottieFiles plugin, you can easily install it by clicking here on this F item on Figma, and then you go to plugins, and then you go to find more plugins. So in here, you just look for LottieFiles, and then you install it. It's like a 10 seconds process. It's very easy, and yeah. So since I already have it, you just go to plugins and then hit LottieFiles. This will open the LottieFiles plugin. Here we are. And okay, if you still are not logged in into LottieFiles, it will ask you to log in. I'm very sure you are familiar with that. And once you're logged in, you'll see these three screens, right? Discover, workspaces, and import. So in the first one, you'll see this is like a carefully curated list of animations by the LottieFiles team. And also here you can search for more animations, right, by typing something. And on the second tab, you'll see workspaces. This is the LottieFiles ecosystem to manage your Lotties. It's very powerful, but very easy. And so, yeah, you'll get familiar once we go into the process. And on the last tab, we see import. Here you can import your .lotties or JSON lotties, and you'll see a preview, like an instant preview. And actually, you can also recolor lotties that you have on your computer. Okay, let's go to discover and let's pretend this is our design. This is like very purely executed. I'm very sure you are better designers than me, but let's pretend this is our design. So I'm thinking on change this icon here. Right now we are seeing like a plain users icon, this one. So I want to add something more eye-catching, right? So here on the search, I was thinking on add like a check mark. So I'm going to search for check mark, and there you go. You'll see a tons of animations of check marks. So here on the first page, I think we got some good animations. I'm really liking this one, right? It's very popping. Okay, so this is the preview page, and here you'll see at the very bottom this banner, customize these animations, colors, and more. So in here you just hit customize, right? And there you go. Here's where the magic happens, right? This is the recolor component on Figma. At the bottom, you'll see a list of color palettes, and you can get creative and try this out. So how you can recolor a Lottie is very simple. Just by clicking in any of these, you'll see that instantly change the color of the Lotties in real time. Isn't that amazing? So yeah, you'll see we have very good combinations here. Okay, cool. But then if you want to get more pro, you can actually create your own color palettes. And there are two ways to do that. The first thing is that you can hit this new palette button here, and let's click this one. Okay, in here you can select colors, and for now let's select like a blue one. Update, then let's add more colors. I'm thinking on like a yellowish green and probably a purple one. Okay, there you go. So you see now your Lottie has these colors. Okay, but if you want to get more pro, you can actually use the colors that you have on your Figma design. So how can you do that? Let me show you. So in here, let's say I want to add these two colors here, this blue and this orangey color. Okay, let's select those two items on Figma, and then you just hit this generate palette button here. Let's click that one, and you'll see that now your animation actually has the color that you just selected on Figma. So it's like extracting those colors and applying it to your animation. Okay, so once you are like okay with the animation, right, you just save this animation by clicking this save animation, and then you select the folder that you want to save this on your workspaces, right? This is like my test account for workspaces, so I just have one folder, and you can save it in any folder you want. But let's don't save it for now because I already have the exact same animation on my workspaces. So let's go to my workspaces, and here we are. So this is what you'll see once you save the animation. Okay, so how can you insert this animation in your Figma frame? There are two ways. You can insert an SVG. So let's go to a frame that you really like here. I think this is a good one. Okay, and then let's hide this thing because it's a thing that we want to improve. And let's select the item in which you want to insert your SVG. So there you go. So now you have an SVG matching colors with this design, and I think it looks very cool. So let's see how does it look. It looks amazing, right? Let's go back to the plugin, and let's say that you want to add an animation because it's a Lottie. So let's hide this item. Well, let's just remove it, and then you can convert this GIF. Convert this Lottie into a GIF, so you can place it on your Figma frame. But first, let's change the background color because you can also change the background. So I want to match with this little circle there. So let's extract that color just by copying it and then pasting in here. So there you go. So now we have the exact same color for our background. Now let's convert this into a GIF just by hitting this. Okay, and in a matter of seconds, you'll get a GIF that you can insert on your Figma. Okay, same thing, you select the item in which you want to insert, and then just hit this button, add to Figma. And there you go. So now if we play this, wow. So you now have an animation matching your colors in a matter of like what, like 5 minutes. So yeah, it's amazing and it's very powerful. And yeah, I think it's just very good. So yeah, back to you, Ewing.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Javier. That was definitely an enlightening enlightening sharing. Now, let's get into some questions. Yeah. So please drop, before we go into that, please drop your questions if you have any in the live chat section, and we will definitely pick it up from there. All right. Meanwhile, we have a couple of questions from our RSVP, so let's dive into that first. Let's see. Okay. So Javier, this is the first question that we get during our RSVP. So can you export in Lottie format with the new colors?
Yes, yes, you can. Let me share my screen real quick just to demo that. So yeah, this is the animation that we use for color. And at the top, you'll see this open animation button here. So you just hit that and it will take you to the web page on the workspace here. And here you have the option to download and export. So yes, you can. Back to you,
Nice.
Joey.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you. So let's see what's the second question. Now, this is the second question. How do I add Lottie animations to my Figma files?
Yeah, well, as I shown previously, you can add SVGs or convert to GIF first. So you can add those animations, but no like LottieFiles because it's still not done. Figma doesn't support Lotties yet. So, but yeah, you can do it that way.
All right, all right. So before we go to the next question, to all the viewers, if you have any question, please drop onto the chat box and we will take it from there. Okay, so don't be shy. It's very hard for us to get Javier here, and then he is gonna answer your question live. All right, yeah. So now let's see the third question. This is the third question. Can LottieFiles be integrated with React?
Yes, yes, you can integrate the LottieFiles player. You can Google the name of the npm package. It's called at LottieFiles slash Lottie dash no dash React dash player, something like that. You just Google Lottie player and you'll see the package. So you can integrate it on your repo. It's very easy.
Yeah, no worries. We will drop the link later at the chat box. Yeah. So, okay, let's go to the fourth question. This is the fourth question. Always need to convert to GIF to preview on prototype?
Yes, I think yeah, it's definitely needed because Figma doesn't support Lotties, so you need to convert first to GIF in order to get a demo of that on Figma. So yeah.
All right. So we will be dropping the link right now. So this is actually the link that Javier mentioned just now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the correct link, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So having said that, that is all the question that we got from RSVP. Let's look at any live questions. So all the viewers, if you have any questions, you can drop it on the chat box right now. So no other questions? All right. So if we do not have any other questions, thank you so much, Javier. Do you have any last piece of take-home advice that you would like to share with our viewers today?
Not really. Thank you for attending and thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you so much once again. And I'm going to put you back stage and we will continue with the next slide. Yeah. Thank you so much, Javier. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. And before you go, viewers, do stay connected with us via our social channel. You can follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, GitHub, and even chat with us on Discord. Hope to see you there. Now, lastly and importantly, we value your feedback. We would really, really love to hear from you. Okay, so feel free to scan the QR code or go to the community link to give us your feedback for this live stream. If you are interested in joining our network of Lottie organizers across the globe and running events like this one today, fill up the same feedback form with the indication that you are interested in becoming a Lottie community organizer, and we will be in touch with you. Lastly, one lucky winner will be chosen at random for some cool LottieFile swag, so get your feedback in. On behalf of the LottieFiles team, thank you very much for joining us today. My name is Jolene, and I will see you at the next live stream. Cheers. Bye.